Welcome to the An English Coffee Office. Today is Monday, August 18th, and like every morning, David and Alex are at the coffee machine.
Hey Alex, how's it going? Got any big plans for today?
Hey David. I'm doing all right, thanks. Just trying to keep up with a crazy schedule. Got a ton of deadlines to meet.
Tell me about it. My morning's been hectic already, chasing up clients left and right.
Same here. I'm swamped with project updates. Barely had time to grab this coffee.
I feel you. These early hours are a killer sometimes, aren't they?
Totally. By the way, did you catch any news over the weekend? I saw something interesting about global trade.
Oh, yeah. I read about the European Union pushing hard for new trade agreements with Asian markets. Sounds like they're trying to boost exports by a huge margin.
Exactly. I saw they're aiming to wrap up some major deals by the end of 2025. It could really change the game for international supply chains.
For sure, that might mean more business for us if our clients start expanding overseas. I'm already thinking about how to pitch this to them.
That's a good angle. We might need to touch base with the logistics team to see how this could play out.
Yeah, gotta stay in the loop on this one. If we play our cards right, it could be a big win for sales numbers.
True. It's worth keeping an eye on. I'll probably bring it up in our next strategy meeting to get everyone's take.
Good idea. Speaking of big changes, did you hear about that new tech breakthrough with artificial intelligence?
Yeah, I came across a story about a major company rolling out AI tools to automate customer service. They're claiming it could cut response times by 50%.
That's nuts. Imagine if we had something like that for sales follow-ups. Could save me hours of back and forth with clients.
It would be a game changer, to be honest. But I can't help wondering how it'll impact jobs in the long run.
Yeah, that's a fair point. I just hope it doesn't turn us all into robots, you know what I mean?
Let's hope not. We still need the human touch around here, especially for tricky negotiations.
Totally. No AI can handle my charm with clients. I'd like to see it try.
I bet. Still, it's fascinating to think about how fast tech is moving these days.
Oh, for sure. It's like every week there's something new popping up to make our lives easier or more complicated.
So true. On a different note, did you see that story about the huge music festival coming to town next month?
Yes, I did. They're expecting over 100,000 people for that global music event. Artists from like 20 different countries, right?
Exactly. It's going to be massive. I read they've got some huge names lined up, and it's been ages since I've been to something like that.
That's insane. I'm already thinking of grabbing tickets. Could be a perfect way to unwind after this busy quarter.
I'd love to go too. It brings back memories of college days, just letting loose at concerts with friends.
Right? Nothing like live music to take the edge off after a long stretch of meetings and deadlines.
Absolutely. I might even drag a few old friends along if I can get the time off.
Nice. Make it a proper reunion. I'll probably go with a couple of buddies from the sales team. Blow off some steam.
Sounds like a plan. By the way, are you working remotely tomorrow or coming into the office?
Nah, I'll be here. Gotta catch up with the team face to face. Can't stand another day of spotty Wi-Fi at home.
I hear you. Need to run through some project updates before things get out of hand.
Cool. Let's touch base later if there's time. I've got a few ideas to bounce off you for a new client pitch.
Sounds good. I'm always up for a quick chat if I'm not buried in emails or stuck in meetings.
Perfect. I'll swing by your desk after lunch. Man, this coffee break always goes by way too fast.
It really does. I wish we could stretch these chats out a bit longer before diving back into the chaos.
Don't we all? But hey, gotta keep the ball rolling with those sales targets.
Yep. And I've got a project review that's been hanging over my head all week. No rest for the wicked.
Ain't that the truth? Anyway, let's circle back to that trade news for a sec. Do you think it'll hit our industry right away?
Hard to say. but I reckon it'll take a few months to see real changes. Still, we should prep for any ripple effects on pricing or demand.
Yeah, I might dig into some client feedback on this. See if they're already feeling the buzz about new markets opening up.
Smart move? I'll check with our suppliers too. Make sure we're not caught off guard by any shifts.
Good thinking. Man, work never stops, does it? Even during a coffee break, we're brainstorming.
That's the office life for you? Always something to figure out or plan ahead for?
No kidding. Oh, and about that AI stuff, do you think we'd ever get something like that rolled out here?
Maybe down the line, but I'd guess it'd start with smaller tasks first. Like automating email responses or scheduling.
That'd be a start. I'd kill for anything that cuts down on the boring admin stuff I deal with daily.
Same here. It'd free up time for the bigger picture stuff, like strategy and team coordination.
Exactly. Gotta keep our eyes on the prize, not on endless spreadsheets and follow-ups.
Couldn't agree more. Anyway, back to that music festival. Do you know when tickets go on sale?
I think it's next week, but I'll double check online later. Don't want to miss out on the early bird prices.
Good call. Let me know if you find out. I'd hate to wait too long and end up with lousy seats.
Will do. Maybe we can even get a group from the office to go together, make it a team outing.
That'd be fun. A little bonding outside these four walls could do us all some good.
For real. We're always so buried in work. A night out could lift everyone's spirits.
Definitely. It's nice to have something to look forward to amidst all the deadlines and stress.
Yep, keeps us sane. Speaking of stress, how's your latest project coming along? Any hiccups?
It's moving, but there are always a few bumps in the road. Just trying to keep everyone on the same page.
I bet. Managing all those moving parts can't be easy. Hats off to you for juggling it all.
Thanks, David. How about you? Any big sales wins on the horizon?
Fingers crossed. I've got a couple of leads that look promising. Just gotta seal the deal without dropping the ball.
You've got this. I've seen how you work the room with clients. Pure magic.
Appreciate that. Gotta keep the charm dialed up to 11 to hit those targets.
Keep at it? Well, I guess we've stretched this break as long as we can.
Yeah, time to call it a day on this chat. Let's get back to the grind before the boss starts wondering where we are.
Agreed? Catch you later, David. Let's keep the momentum going.
See you, Alex. Don't work too hard out there.
You two, talk soon.
Time to get to work. Don't forget to subscribe and practice your English every day. You'll see how it just keeps getting better and better. See you tomorrow. Hope you have a fantastic day.